his mommy, and I need him.
Right now at 10, a mother and an entire community mourning after a student athlete dies on the first day of basketball practice. Good evening, I'm Daniela Guzman. Keith is off tonight. 13-year-old Xavier Thompson is believed to have suffered a deadly asthma attack at Thornton Middle School. But tonight, his family has questions about whether school employees took action fast enough. KPRC2's Bryce Newberry is just outside of that Cy-Fair ISD school tonight with a chain of events that could lead to a lawsuit.
Xavier Thompson has played sports like basketball and football his entire life, but he also lived with asthma without complications or medical problems, according to his family, at least until 1 week ago here at Thornton Middle School, when practice turned into a trip to the hospital and his young life cut short.
Who made the team? I made it. Who made it? I made it.
Home surveillance video captured 13-year-old Xavier Thompson celebrating by himself, ecstatic to make the middle school basketball team. But the very next day, on the first day of practice,
He said, "Okay, Mommy, we have practice, and Daddy's going to pick me up." I told Daddy be here at 4:30, and I said, "Okay." And that was the last time I talked to him.
For that, his mother, Brittany Thompson, wishes she could turn back time.
Xavier was vibrant, and he was full of life, and he touched everybody that he met.
While at work, she got a call from her son's friend in a panic, telling her Xavier had an asthma attack. He had 2 inhalers, she says, in the locker room, but apparently not accessible fast enough. Her husband was on the way to the school for pickup. Eventually, he got the coach on the phone, she says, who asked if they should call for help.
And my husband was like, "Yes, call 911, I'm on my way."
Medics finally arrived, but it's still unclear what help school staff provided and how long it took between the beginning of distress and a call to 911.
It's way longer than it should have been.
George Powell is the family's attorney.
If the facts bear out to be what we think they are, we think that this amounts to gross negligence and we intend to pursue it.
By the time medics took Xavier to the hospital, his mom says he didn't have a heartbeat, and once there, doctors couldn't do much to help.
I kept grabbing his hands, and they weren't sticky anymore.
She laid with him as long as she could, hoping his typically clammy hands would return.
I kind of started to know a little bit, like, okay, maybe he's not coming back.
Play that song. We're going to release the balloon.
At a park near his school Friday night, small candles spelled Xavier while his friends and classmates gathered to mourn, hugging and weeping, releasing balloons in his memory.
I don't want anybody to feel this pain. It's unbearable. And I just want to know when I bring my baby to school that you will do everything in your power to make sure that they are okay.
The school principal sent a letter to families expressing sadness and regret about what happened, saying that school counselors were available for students. The district hasn't answered any questions about what happened. And tonight, Thompson and her attorney say they haven't even heard from district leaders, even to offer condolences. Xavier's funeral is planned for tomorrow. In Katy, I'm Bryce Newberry, KPRC 2 News.